This past week really got me wondering, how many moments do we allow to just pass us by? Racing along, we don't even notice the small moments of beauty in our lives. And sometimes that beauty doesn't even get a chance to exist unless we've slowed down enough to allow it to unfold right in front of us.
You got everything?
Yeah, ready to go?
Today is our 6-year anniversary, and even though we spend a lot of time together, it takes a lot more intentionality to really just like set apart time to put into your relationship when you do so much together. Today we have a whole bunch of exciting things planned, which is my favorite kind of day.
Our first stop to set the day just in the right mood is going to be massages.
And there's also a very interesting landmark close to the massage place that we'll show you guys too. Yeah.
Very Thailand-esque. Such a funny thing about Thailand, I feel like there's so many cafes and people really love coffee. But what they love more than coffee is a TikTok or Instagrammable moment. So every cafe is like one-upping each other to create the most like immersive experience.
Yeah.
Just to get that one photo with you and the coffee and the airplane in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got it here. It's crazy.
Yeah. There's also an upside down house that is also a hotel. And it's really kind of in the middle of not a very interesting place, but it's drawing people here.
Today we were determined to do all the things that we typically say we don't have time for, or that we are always just putting off to another day. Because recently we just haven't given a lot of time to having fun together. I think we have fun together just generally living life, but there's something special about doing something outside of your regular routine, especially when you've been kind of cooping yourself up and not going out very often. There's so many places nearby our house that we just haven't taken the time to explore or enjoy because we're telling ourselves that we're too busy and that we're gonna do it another time.
We got a really nice spread here. We've got some sai ua, the northern Thai sausage. We've got tom sep, and then we have a dish that I wasn't quite so sure about, yum pla dak phu, which I thought was like more of a mango salad with the catfish, but looks like a pounded catfish salad. Looks really good.
Even though we are living a relatively slow life, we can find ourselves defaulting to a previous conditioning of rushing, of doing, of racing forward, because there's still a mentality that we have to consciously challenge to truly embody this slow living. Being present sounds really simple, and it is.
Yeah, that is spicy. That is spicy.
When we do take the time to do something, are we actually remaining present in that experience? Not just rushing through, but really paying attention to what is right in front of us. Engaging with all 5 of our senses to bring us into now. Taking the time to taste, to smell, to feel, and to see the wonder in the current moment. The wonder that more often than not is hidden in the details.
I have a quest.
What do you mean?
It said, check in 5 points that should not be missed in the land of the angels. It's got to follow the white arrows. complete the quest.
Sometimes when we do that and we give space to just appreciate something beautiful in front of us, life can surprise us with an outpouring of even more beautiful moments in response. When we stopped to sit down and listen to a few guys playing guitar, we were just slowing down to appreciate their music. But then something beautiful happened in response to that choice, and it turned into a spontaneous moment of connection and sharing.
ข้าเจ้าเป็นสาวเชียงใหม่เห็นบ่เท่าใดก็จะเป็นสาวแล้วถึงวันมีบ่าวมาแอวมาอู้มาแซวเป็นคนละปูข้าเจ้าจะเลือกเอาไผไอ้บ่าวเจียงไฮ้ชื่อแก้วมาลูไอ้กองแต่เขียวสุดไอ้คำไอ้มูลไอ้สมไอ้มีเป็นบอกว่าจะมาขอข้าเจ้าก็รอมาแล้วเป็นปีพ่อแม่ท่าปูสลีไอ้บ่าวตัวดีหายแซบหายซอยข้าเจ้าบ่เชื่อแหมแล้วจะแต่งกับแมวไปอยู่ปลายดอยขายผ้าขายเพชรขายพลอยขายแหวนขายสร้อยอยู่บนดอยปู
ว้าวสวยมาก
สาวเชียงใหม่
โอเค
ที่สองสาวเชียงใหม่
โอ้
สาวเชียงใหม่
โอเคว้าว This wasn't really what we had pictured for the end of our day. We were gonna go to the national park and sit by the water and have a bottle of wine, play some music and enjoy the scenery. But we found that we just wanted to come back home and chill. So instead we set up outside on the land, in one of the fields that we hardly ever go into. Again, just trying to pay attention to what our current moment was telling us.
They're not really cuddly cats. We don't really get to like cuddle them very often, and they don't purr a lot. But they like to be near us. It's like if we're in the garden,
They'll follow us, yeah.
They came out here to sit with us. Just like to be around us.
Yeah.
I honestly forget that I'm in Thailand sometimes. Like if we're just like in the house, we're doing our thing, we're working on a video, and we're just kind of around our land. I forget that we're in Thailand and how like significant that is, how significant of a part of our life that is right now. And then I go for like a little motorcycle ride, and you know, we're up on sort of a ridge here and we can overlook the valley, and then it's like, it gives me that perspective again and that sense of like immediate wonder to like be like, oh shit, yeah, I'm in Thailand and this is great. But yeah, you adapt and you lose your gratitude for things
Yeah, yeah.
very quickly. Like adaptability itself is like a double-edged sword where you push yourself out of a comfort zone and you're in an uncomfortable thing, you're doing something new, you're learning something new, you're in a new place and you adapt to that place, and then that becomes your new comfort zone. And you build kind of a bubble around that.
Yeah.
And then it takes a lot to like push you outside of it.
Yeah, there's like a continuous effort that you have to put out into expanding your comfort zone.
I think we have those because it is good to adapt to things. I remember driving for the first time in Thailand. It felt so stressful. Like, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Traffic is going everywhere. No, like, real rigidity to it. It's just fluid. And now it's become comfortable, which is a good thing. I don't want to be uncomfortable all the time when I'm driving.
Yeah.
But driving, across Thailand will help with that. You do it many more times. But so I built, a comfort bubble around that.
And it does take intentionality. Maybe for some people it just happens, I don't know. But taking the time to appreciate something. And I feel like that's what we're trying to do today.
Yeah, a relationship is definitely part of that.
The longer you are together, the more you take for granted your partner. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't want to take you for granted.
Me either.
I had fun today.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Love you. Well, I think that's all for this week's vlog, and we will see you guys next week. Make sure to press the like button and leave us a comment below.